the Facebook optimization is a secret for everybody. Nobody knows how the algorithm perform, how does it optimize 100%. But if you have spent a lot of money, like I did, like our students did on Facebook, we can analyze what happened over the years, what does performs well, what doesn't perform well, and we can kind of say hypothesis of what does it do, what it doesn't do, because we tested it multiple times. Guys, every time that I test a creative, I take a note of it. Every time that I test an interest, I take a note of it. Every time that I help a student scaling their store, I take notes. Why? Because it tells me, okay, is it just me or it's somebody else? Or if it's both of us, or if it's only me, then what's going on? What am I doing differently? What he's doing differently? Then we're not getting the same results. And over the past few years, we have amassed, me and my brother, an insane amount of data. So now we can definitely tell you what is behind the Facebook optimization and what's the secret behind it. We have 4 points to cover today. It's going to be an insane roller coaster because there's a lot of things that you probably didn't know and that are is going well, it's going to be a punch in the face when you're going to hear some of them, because you'll be, what? That doesn't make any sense. But it does, because we did test it multiple times, and with not $10, $20, but with hundred of thousands of dollars across multiple store, multiple students, multiple everything. Okay, so let's dive into it. But before we dive into it, guys, I need to tell you that we're starting a brand new series. That series is that we're going to take someone every single week, one person, and we're going to make a video with that person that will be uploaded on YouTube. And we're going to help you on live. Doesn't matter if it's your store, doesn't matter if it's your ads. I'm going to guide you during 1 hour towards the right direction. And how can you be selected? You need to be subscribed, like, and comment the videos. If you do that, then you are going to have a chance to be selected. And guys, we have an algorithm that is going to select which person engaged the most. Obviously, we want as many people as possible that engage, but at the same time, I want to reward the reels. And how to reward them? Well, if I see that you're engaged, and even though you got selected previously, we're going to select you again. Guys, people are paying us thousands of dollars in order to have calls with us, and you're going to get some for free. So the only thing you need to do is be subscribed, like the video, and comments about the topic of what happened, or if you have any question, and we are going to take your name into consideration, and we're going to make sure that if you're selected, all your questions are going to be answered on that call. Okay, so let's dive into it. Now, the thing that I want to speak about before speaking about the Facebook ads optimization secrets is the myth that you've probably heard. So you just need to wait and your ad will optimize itself. Nope, that doesn't apply to you. Why? You're a dropshipper. You need to understand that if you're not getting sales right off the bat, or at least a sign of something like a lot of add to carts, some sort of movement, then you're not going to get sales. And I've learned that since the early days. I've spent on some product $20, $30, and on others thousands of dollars. And I've seen that if you're not getting sales early, you're not going to get sales afterwards. It needs to be consistent. Obviously, if it's consistent, can you optimize it? You definitely can. But if you're not getting sales, what are you going to optimize? Nothing buys, nobody buys. So you cannot optimize anything. Now, you need 50 purchases in a week for optimization to kick in. Guys, again, the new optimization in the ad set level, they say, oh, you need 50 sales in a single week in order to optimize. This is not true. Or, well, yes, it is true, but it's not going to go from 0 sales or 1 or 2 sales to 100 sales in a day when you're optimized. It doesn't work that way. Yes, it will maybe give you a little bit more stability, a little bit more 10%, 20% more sales, but nothing crazy. It's not life changing crazy. Like if your interest is unstable and you make more sales and you get to that 50 sales a week, well, it's not going to make it more stable. It is still going to be unstable. It's, yes, little optimization, but nothing that is going to be grandiose. So keep that in mind, because everybody's like, oh yeah, this product is not making money, but maybe if I get to 50 sales, everything will be fixed. No, it's not magic. Yes, it optimized a little bit, but it's not that crazy. You just spend more and Facebook will eventually find the right buyer. This is not the case. You need to understand that it's all about finding the right audiences, is finding the right interest, finding the right pocket of audiences. And yes, definitely if you spend more, you're going to make more. But if you're not making from the beginning and you don't have money to, let's say, test different things because you're not making sales, then guys, later on, it's not going to do anything. You need to be making money from the beginning to test different interests, to test different ways to scale your product, and then you will see some sort of optimization when you spend more and your pixels start getting a lot of data. But everything starts from the beginning to you making sales. If that doesn't happen, then nothing will happen eventually. Okay. Sound familiar? Well, here it's actually happened. Okay, so the real optimization process. So the creative optimization, ad engagement. So this is crazy because I never thought that will be actually possible. But what I've seen is the creative has an optimization. So over the time, your creative will perform better, but you need to interact with your clients. You need to comment. You need to give suggestion. You need to kind of make the comments section like a customer support, and you will see it's going to start spark like crazy, and it will give you more sales. It will be more stable. Your ads will last longer. So overall, the health of your creative is extremely important, and it does optimize over time. But now you don't need to start with a creative with 500 likes. All my creative, every time I launch a product, they start with 0 likes, 0 comments. They optimize over the time with the right buyers, and the buyers, if they're interested, they will start purchasing, and over time they like the comments and everything. But at the beginning, we start all with 0. Keep that in mind. So you don't need to start a page like campaign and start getting 500,000 likes. No, don't do that. Just let the algorithm do his thing. Just make sure that you interact in the comments, and that should be enough. And just make sure that you take care of your creative. You hide the bad comments, and you make sure that you have a good back end customer support, fulfilling orders, so you don't have bad comments, because that also could impact your creative and the optimization of it. Okay, so now the pixel optimization. Okay, so the more interest that you test, the better your overall will be, because you need to understand that the pixel, the way that it works is the more information you give to it, the more your account will be more stable, will find better buyers. Obviously, it's not magic. If your buyers like a certain things, or they're let's say fan of a certain interest or a pocket of audience, and you go directly to something opposite, you're not going to make any sales. But if you stay between the realms of what your client likes, like let's say if you're selling a pajama, then you can do the interest Uber Eats, you can do the interest Netflix, you can do so many interests, but it's still in the realm of people that would use pajama. And in that realm, it will start optimizing better, getting you better sales. But it's not magic. If you need to learn your audience, give your pixel more of what your audience consume or wants, and it will get better over time. Okay, now the ad set optimization. Again, the ad set does optimize, like it says every single time. Oh, you need 50 sales to optimize. You don't have enough sales to optimize. It will optimize over time. But the thing is, it doesn't need to get to that optimization point to start making money and start becoming profitable. All the ads said that made me money and that are consistent, they were consistent from day one. The moment that I scaled them, then they were okay, a little bit more consistent on certain times, but they're consistent on day one. Keep that in mind. But as you know, every interest react differently. Some interest will last 24 hours, some interest will last a few days, some interest will last uh, 2 3 months, whatever it is. There's interests that perform better than others and are more stable than others. The ones that are more stable, the ones that are really strong, then those can optimize way better and give you more consistent results. But there are some ones that, like, don't try to push the algorithm. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't try to make it work. It will work if it wants to work, if the client wants your product. If on that store, on that interest, I mean, if on that interest nobody wants your product, don't push it. Don't start to spend more money. It will not optimize better. It needs to optimize with the people that are actually liking it. Okay, so now the other thing is the ad account optimization. Okay, so this is something that people don't know, but the ad account has an optimization as well. So you're going to probably say, what do you mean an optimization? Yes, if you're flagged, if your accounts get, let's say, in a way rejected or anything like that could affect your ad account, you need to make sure that you have great quality creative. People like your account, well, your creative, and all of that together, it's going to make sure that your account stays healthy. But if you're getting flagged every time, you're doing something like increasing the budget way too fast at the beginning, you're doing things that Facebook don't like, then your ad account will be in a way restrained. And you will see, because you guys are telling me this all the time, Angelberto, like I cannot scale, my budget is stuck at the same place. Yes, it's because you're not treating your ad account the way that it should. You need to treat it like a baby at the beginning. Start slow, low budget. Don't go too aggressive, and feed it with good interest, good creative, and you will see the budget will start rising in a matter of a few days. But you need to give it some time. Eventually, you can do whatever you want, but without getting flagged. The getting flagged one, getting restricted certain creative or remove certain creative, it is a big deal. So make sure that doesn't happen to you. If you don't know, then go check the policies, go check what you can't and what you can and can't do, because it is extremely important. So yeah, guys, to be honest, the optimization is not magic. It's just common sense. But at the end of the day, if you have good creative with a good product, with a good customer support, that's all that you need. And you only need afterwards to keep testing different interests, to keep fitting your pixel, to keep trying different creative, and you will see your ad account will stay healthy and you'll be able to scale your product for a long period of time. One of our best students at this current moment is scaling the product for more than a year. Like product that he wanted to give up. We spoke with him, we've made a plan, and he till this day scaling a product that had that was dying, but now like it's making money and it's been lasting for a year. I think that product made over $100,000 over a year. So it's insane that one single product can make you so much money in a single year. What if you find 2 3 winners like he did? You can make a ton of money. So yeah, guys, this is the video of today. If you have any question, let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we're going to pick some of you guys to make a video for next week. So see you in the next video, and wish you an amazing rest of the day. Take care and peace out.